At TVC News, wherever the big news story is happening, we're geared up to break it. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Hello and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigerians' leading initiative in the business of brand management and the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute wholesome package that comprises brand news, branding focus, and industry conversation, all in a mix encompassing thorough and in-depth, all aimed at promoting the brand idea. I'm Ogali Abikele Mafuru.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Good to have you back. First on Marketing Edge on TV is Brand News, where we bring you the latest happenings around brands and in the field of advertising, marketing, and communication in Nigeria and around the world. Now on Brand News.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we're here. The Voice Africa.
Airtel, a leading telecommunications company, has unveiled the maiden edition of The Voice Africa, a Pan-African music competition which will involve 14 countries on the continent and a $100,000 prize. Speaking at the press conference, Vice President, Corporate Communications and CSR Airtel Africa, Emeka Opara, said the initiative is to foster growth of the creative industry and provide opportunities for the youth to maximize their potentials.
Today is yet another special day in the life of our company as we sign on to sponsor The Voice Africa, arguably one of the most popular music talent shows on global television. Our decision to partner with Fame Studios to bring this show to Africa is informed by our firm belief in and commitment to empowering the youth to achieve their dreams. I must say, sponsoring The Voice Africa was a very easy decision to make because it not only aligns with the philosophy of our brand, but also consolidates on the current dominance of world music by Africans. There is no cafe, no nightclub. You enter anywhere in the world, you will not hear African music wafting in the airwaves. So, The Voice Africa has come to expand, extend, deepen, broaden the opportunities for our talented youths in Africa.
14 African countries, Seychelles, Nigeria, Zambia, Tanzania, Kenya, Malawi, Rwanda, Madagascar, Gabon, Uganda, Niger, Chad, DRC, and Congo will be joining the maiden edition of the Airtel's Pan-African Music Competition, The Voice Africa.
So this is an opportunity for a big brand like us to unite Africa, put their passions and hobbies together, and give them a platform to succeed. At the end of the day, we do data, we do mobile money, we do all these things so that a lot of people can get these services so that they can communicate with the world and do their financial transactions on the phone. Similarly, this is a platform that Airtel provides, and this platform is going to be outstanding in the sense that it gives you not just an opportunity, but it gives you a big stage, an Africa-wide stage. So if Voice Nigeria was big, this is, I think, 14 times bigger than that.
Airtel has been a natural partner for us. Airtel have done most of the voices in Nigeria. And last season we did The Voice Season 3, The Voice Nigeria Season 3 with Airtel. And it was quite successful. And I think that informed The Voice on a wider scale. Airtel is present in 14 countries in Africa. And what a better way to connect Africans across Africa. Music is a natural connection tool. And so we've got The Voice. Airtel has got connectivity. Together we get The Voice Africa. So it was so natural.
Ahead of the 2023 general elections, the Lagos State Signage and Advertisement Agency, LASA, has promised to ensure a level playing ground for all political parties in the state. In a statement released by the agency recently, Managing Director of LASA, Adedamola Dusumo, said LASA is ready to assist and work with all political parties, politicians, and campaigners in ensuring that they enjoy visibility in the state in line with its enabling law to control and regulate advert displays in Lagos State. The agency also appealed to political parties, politicians, and campaigners to adhere to the guidelines on the use of election campaign materials in the state as it aims to establish sanity and protect the environment from adverse effects of unregulated display of political campaign materials. As the 2022 edition of the Advertising National Conference gathers momentum, organizers of the conference have revealed speakers who will give deep insights into areas of growth, inclusivity, and partnerships as part of efforts to expand the frontiers of the Nigerian marketing communications industry. The event, which will hold between November 29 and December 1st at the prestigious Transcorp Hilton FCT Abuja, will have as speakers Ronan Redmond, Commercial Director, TVC Communications, Rotimi Pedro Group Managing Director at Optimal Media Group Limited, Emmanuel Agu Group Marketing Director, Jotna, Mrs. Biodu Adefila, Chief Operating Officer, SONU, Mr. Kola Oyeyemi, CEO, Azium Intel, amongst others. Women in Management, Business and Public Service WIMBIS, a Nigerian non-profit organization that seeks to inspire, empower, advocate, and connect women, has announced the takeoff of its Women Advocacy Program with the inauguration of a committee to plan and execute advocacy programs on its behalf. Drawing on its extensive women's community building history, the WIMBIS Advocacy Committee's current intervention is to support the 2022-2023 pre-election advocacy.
This is just in furtherance of one of the things that WIMBIS has done in the last couple of years, which is to say, women, come and put your hat in the ring. We want a better Nigeria. We believe that women have value to add. There's what we can bring to the table as well. And we've encouraged women in the last couple of years to be a part of that. As a matter of fact, we've got a committee that's dedicated to politics in WIMBIS. It's called WIMPO, and as the name connotes or suggests, it means women in politics, okay? So we've done that. We've had trainings, we've had mentorship, we've done a lot to prepare women in that area.
Meanwhile, WIMBIS is set to hold a 2-day annual conference between 3rd and 4th November 2022 at the prestigious Eco Hotels and Suites. This was revealed by Ansantu Adebite, the Executive Director of WIMBIS, during a media briefing in Dolphin Estate, Lagos. This year's annual conference is a hybrid event and is themed Firing Forward the Future in Focus. According to WIMBIS, it is geared towards inspiring today's women through some of the Nigerian pace setters to help chart a roadmap for the upliftment of the next female leaders for the nearest future.
WIMBIS is an organization that over the past 21 years has inspired, empowered, advocated for, and connected women so that they attain leadership positions in their various sectors. WIMBIS has always served as that catalyst that ensures that. And so we are here today just to speak to and about our annual conference, which is one of the programs that falls under our Inspire pillar. WIMBIS is a non-profit organization, but we're also a business membership organization. We have existed now for 21 years. We were founded by 13 individuals, 12 women and 1 man. And our founders, who have last year at the annual conference all stepped down and set up a transition committee because this year they have handed over the reins of leadership to a new set of young breed of leaders. And so what is going to happen at the conference is that obviously they will be announcing these people and also handing over the reins of leadership for them to run for the next generation.
Publicis Group, one of the world's biggest advertising groups, raised its full-year guidance for the second time this year after posting better than expected third-quarter organic revenue growth. The company forecast organic growth at 8.5%, compared with 6% to 7% previously, and an operating margin rate close to 18%, up from 17.5% to 18%. Chairman and CEO Publicis said in a statement that for the third quarter in a row, our model allowed us to deliver double-digit growth as the group continued to benefit from clients shifting towards third-party data management, digital media, and business transformation. The group, which posted all-time high results in July, is continuing its growth momentum despite high inflation and global economic slowdown.
Well, that was brand news. Next is branding focus after this break.
I trained so hard for just one shot.
At least you won. For me, I've been training my whole life, hoping that one day I'll get signed. It's been crazy.
Ah! Guy, how old you be?
My coach never gave me age.
You think that's crazy? Crazy is having a job and a boss like mine.
Really? No one understands. Compared to making thousands of decisions daily, it's exhausting.
If decision making is all I have to do all day, then my life would have been blissful. Try practicing a dance routine and tell me what's more challenging.
Challenge. Being a single mother no be beans, my dear. That's why anytime I need that extra energy, Amber energy drink day for me.
Stimulate the energy in you.
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. Knorr Cubes, that's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic, and enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Now on branding focus. Small and medium enterprises, SMEs, are considered the backbone of economic growth in all countries and are strategic as well as essential for accelerating global growth and development. According to the Small and Medium Enterprise Development Agency of Nigeria, SMEDAN, a large percentage of registered companies in Nigeria are constituted by small-scale businesses, and many have been in existence for a long time. SMEs constitute about 90% of businesses in Nigeria, creating more than 70% of employment, which contributes 10% to the country's GDP. Even though SMEs play such an important role, there is also a high failure rate. It is estimated that close to 75% of SMEs fail within their first 2 years of existence, particularly in developing markets. This high failure rate could also be a contributing factor to determining which marketing communication media should be prioritized by SMEs. Marketing communication efforts within SMEs are largely influenced by the environment in which the businesses operates, the skills and resources of the business, and the characteristics of the owner. Access to market remains one of the single business challenges that SMEs face in the country, and the need to use PR help small businesses find and grow their client base cannot be overstated. No client wants to do business with a small business owner who has no track record or has never delivered for an actual client. For most small businesses that can point to fancy marketing campaigns, billboards, or a vast array of clients, marketing communication is therefore seen as a vital activity for the survival and success of SMEs. By being able to point to the coverage immediately makes it easier to open a door for them. As the clients achieve small incremental wins, the agency should start building out case studies that are their own form of PR and share these with other industry partners as well. Momentum has to be maintained because it is one of the most powerful forces in the world, but many small businesses simply can't get the flywheel turning. One step forward and then they fail to capitalize on this. The link between PR coverage and access to the market must be clear. Today, however, the communication landscape has evolved due to the technological advancement. As a result,
There are many more communication tools that can be used by SMEs to conduct marketing communication activities of the business.
Well, that was Branding Focus. Next is Industry Conversation, where we have interactions with men and women who have made great impact in the strategic positioning and promotion of brands. Well, this week we will be continuing on the conversation we started last week with the managing partner at GLG Communications, OMAWUMI, after this break.
Does your toothpaste give you complete fresh protection? New Close-Up Toothpaste Complete Fresh Protection takes care of your 5 important oral care needs. It gives you strong teeth, prevents tooth holes, cleans deeply, fights bacteria, and gives you fresh breath. Complete fresh protection from Close-Up.
Sunlight makes things easier, so you can do more. When you become more, you inspire others to be more too. Sunlight is here to support you as you reach for more success.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Well, today we have with us OMAWUMI, the managing partner at GLG Communications Agency. You're welcome to Industry Conversation. In your previous response, you talked about perception for the PR practice in Nigeria. We're seeing a lot of persons having the wrong perception of what PR actually does. So does that presuppose that the PR practice also need PR?
Oh, yes, it does need PR, because during the World PR Day, I remember when I was listening to a show on radio that some people had gone on to represent, PR for World PR Day, because we were, we collaborated with the World PR Day this time. And so I was listening to the show, and one man called, "Oh my God, I've learned so much from this conversation. It means you people also need PR, because we need to understand what you do." And yes, so we do need PR. We need to speak more about the things we do, because PR is also sort of a confidential profession. Some clients don't want people to know that this thing they did was with PR. They don't, because it's, again, back to perception, mindset here in Nigeria, right? So there are some individuals that don't want people to know they have PR professionals working for them or doing anything. So, and you have to respect that, okay? And so there's some things you can't even say that you did or the work because of that. So, but we need to, as PR professionals, we need to be there, be front and center, talking about the profession, educating people about what we do. I do agree 100% that PR profession needs PR.
Of course. Now, aside the fact that there is a perception issue with the PR practice all over the world, I should say, what is the other missing link that you can, identify in PR practice?
The other missing link, I think things are really changing. I wouldn't say yes, the perception is there. It wasn't like, spinners, the spin doctors, and all of that. But people are getting to understand. I think, like I said, PR, it's the whole technology, the COVID, everything has disrupted business as we used to know it. It has disrupted all industry, right? So how we used to think about things needs to change. It's important to look again and go back to drawing board and see and look at relevance. What are people saying? How am I in the conversation? Are we speaking to the people that are important to us? So listening is a very critical thing. It's one link that we need to. We shouldn't, because PR is something that we're putting out, creating a narrative and perception. So we tend to talk, but we need to now listen, so that we can give people what it is that they really, really want, right? So there is that aspect. we need to help our clients, the individuals, the organizations, to listen more now more than ever. So I think listening is one of the most important skills. It's one of the most important tools that we definitely want to leverage in PR.
Aside listening, the listening skills that you just mentioned, what are the other things that practitioners can do to up the ante in order for PR practice to attain its place in the integrated marketing communications industry?
Again, I think it's also about now deploying some of the things we do for our clients to help them stay front and center, to become who they are. Because PR is very critical, right? Like Bill Gates said, if he has $1, he'll spend it all if he has $1, he'll spend it all in PR. That's one of the most richest men in the world. He understands, right? So definitely we want to now deploy some of those things for ourselves, right? Really, every opportunity you have, we don't need to wait for somebody to do it for us or for an organization. Every little opportunity we have to educate people about what PR is, to differentiate it from journalism or other things that they mistake it to be. Let us take the opportunity to do that. Let us write. We need to write more opinion pieces that's not to PR people now, but to the general public, to let them understand. And also, in doing our work, yes, reputation, to create that reputation management for PR so that people understand, people get to see the benefits. They do know when you, oh, okay, that is the PR that we did, or something, oh, thank you. They understand, so that we're able to show them the work, to show the work, because we're actually doing the work. So we need to now deploy some of those things for our work, to show people the things, the value add that we bring in, so that that perception can change.
Okay. You recently organized an event to commemorate the World PR Day. What would you say is the idea or your thoughts behind that initiative, and how has it so far impacted the industry?
Yes, it was this year. 2022 is the second time the Olden World PR Day is a day globally celebrated, where the works of PR people are recognized, and then we look forward to the future of PR in the industry and how to do more, and how we are changing the business landscape and all of that. So for us, last year I wrote an article, I think 2 articles to put out about PR and journalism and all of that. And we discussed, my team and I, we wanted to play a more significant role for this year's event. And so we looked at creating a power list for PR professionals, and also hosting an event. Because now the world is open back again, we can have physical gatherings. Wanted to bring people together and discuss the theme of this year's PR Day, World PR Day. So we hosted that. It was very amazing to host to think that this is where we are now, 2022. We are creating the first ever PR power list in Nigeria. And I think in Africa, because we searched, there's nothing like that in Africa. None. PR people are not being recognized. We usually are behind the scenes working for our client, which it's okay, we love it, right? But now we're saying we want to recognize and celebrate the works of these people who are helping businesses, because PR is not just it's not a vanity function. It's an economic discussion, and that was why we wanted to do that. And the impact, oh my God, it exceeded our expectations. People have been talking, just to see even young PR professionals who have just started working in PR, or who are new in the aspiration. They're sending us messages saying, oh my God, I look forward to being on this list someday. Thank you for the conversation. We hosted a cocktail event. We had leaders in the industry talk about truth, trust, and transparency, and the future of PR. Very insightful conversation. And we had people cover news about the list and everything that were done all over Nigeria, other countries in Africa, even some European media houses covered it. It was just amazing. It shows that there's an hunger for this.
I saw it. The feedbacks were really, really amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you
on that. You recently became the first female president of the Life Coaches Association of Nigeria. Congratulations, plenty. And that means there is a change when it comes to female representation on different bodies. But that's not the area I'm going to. What would be your assessment of the impact of coaching and mentorship?
In general?
In general, yes.
Right. I think coaching is critical. I'm very glad that I was able to get trained as a coach. It really helped me, and it's still helping me today to work with my team and my clients to provide value. There's just so much that coaching does. And so coaching is a critical need for leadership, for success in all areas of life. Coaching opens our eyes and helps us to see, gives you a better view into your holistic life as a human being, right? It shows that there's 12 main dimensions of our lives. Oftentimes, people are living life in one dimension, but it's multidimensional, holistic living. There's your health, there's your finances, your achievement, career, friendship, family, home and living. And if you do this in like a wheel and you check yourself, you see that oftentimes when we do this exercise, you find that people's wheels are bent. Just like if you have like a car tire that's taking you on a trip, and you look at this and say, oh, this can't take me to my destiny, the place I'm supposed to be, because there's so many things that you're not doing to give you that 360 life, right? And that's where coaching comes in. So coaching is very critical. In PR, I'm so grateful for coaching because it's helped me to, your clients, sometimes they call you for things that are not related to even PR. They want you to coach them. They want to lament to you about things that are going on. And if you don't have the tools, you can't do more than you know. But when you have coaching, you're able to calm them down and give them, even in crisis management, how you're going to react when things are happening, or the things that you've put out to help your clients quench some fires, they're not going the way you go. Because you have emotional intelligence and you've taken the training. Not everybody is born with these things. You have to learn.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
But that's it on Marketing Edge on TV this week. Do well to join us same time next week for another interesting time. I'm Ogali Abikele Mafuru. See you again.
Never miss a moment. Instant breaking news from all over the globe. Live streaming of your favorite programs delivered directly to you. Watch anytime from anywhere on your mobile or smart devices. Download the TVC News app today. Available on Google Play and Apple Store.
There is always more to a story than the screaming headline. The part of a story that is not told casts a shadow. It's like the part of an object that is not reached by light. On TVC News, I'm able to explore the many angles there are to a story, talking to stakeholders, asking the difficult questions, and digging for facts. I believe the viewers are able to make a better decision if they're well informed and understand not just a part, but the complete story. TVC News, first with breaking news.
For God so loved the world, and he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. In Proverbs 28 verse 13, the Bible says, he that covereth his sin shall not prosper. But whosoever confess them and forsake them shall have mercy. Unbelief is sin. Unforgiveness is sin. Selfishness is sin. I want to let you know, pride is sin. Contention, strife, keeping malice, bearing grudge, lusting after evil thing, covetousness, love of money, love of the world, insincerity, disobedience, blasphemy, anger, envy, speaking evil of other people, backbiting, murmuring, cursing people, swearing with heaven and earth. All these are terrible sins. You must confess them, renounce them, and promise God no more.